This doesn't call for a drink, nothing does.
Well, I'm on the wagon.
Give me my brand, Tilly.
You can drink soda pop. I've been ready for that child. Have been for a long time.
I gotta get ready.
That kid's gonna have everything. Everything, you hear?
Now, we can't spoil him.
Why not? I spoiled Bobby Rotten. He turned out to be the best of the lot. Yes, sir, that kid's gonna have a Shetland pony and one of those buzzy bikes the kids like.
Not again, Jock.
What?
You're gonna take everything like always. You got my daughter living in your house. Now you're gonna take my grandson.
Same old Digger Barnes.
No, I'm not the same. I decided right up there on that porch that I was gonna forgive you.
Forgive? Forgive me for what?
For stealing, for swindling, for cheating me out of what was mine.
You really see it that way, Digger?
Well, what do you call it?
Smarter business, that's what.
I call it crooked. You took everything. Everything, including my girl.
You're what? We were just kids.
Jock, let him alone.
You hear that, Barnes? Let him. Let him believe in his own lies.
You took the claims for your own.
Stop it, both of you.
Young lady, you've heard his side all your life. It's about time you heard the truth. I put that claim in my name to keep him from gambling his half away.
You didn't leave me nothing.
I come back to the claim. He's drunk. He looks at the paper, sees my name, jumps me, tries to tear my eyes out. I was going to give him half of the money.
Stop it. I can't stand this.
How can he stand himself? Been a loser every day of his life. Couldn't even kill me the time he tried.
That's enough, Jock.
You have to take everything away from him, even now?
No. He asks for the same thing every time. Be stripped down raw. I generally try to accommodate my guests.
Willard, are you all right?
He was right. We was just kids.
You meant a great deal to me, Willard.
We was just kids. You lied to me.
Daddy.
I want a drink. Like everybody else here, I want a drink.
Daddy, calm down first, and we'll go home. Daddy, you hear me? We'll go home.
She's the sweetest little rosebud that Texas ever knew. Her eyes are like the diamonds that sparkle like the dew.
Did you have to destroy the man?
Man?
He's gonna be the granddaddy of my baby, just like you.
Your baby will overcome that.
Now look here,
No,
Daddy.
you look. I don't need you to lecture me.
You're not thinking straight.
All this over that old drunk?
He's still Pamela's father.
After that. You don't tell me how to act. This is my house.
Fine.
Texas ever knew. Her eyes are like the diamonds that sparkle like the dew. You can feel the touch of Clementine and sing your Rosalie. But the yellow rose of Texas is the only rose for me. No, that's the first verse. How does the second verse go? Yeah, let go, let go, let go.
Let me take you home, Daddy.
I'm not gonna home, Mrs. Ewing.
Oh, Daddy.
Mrs. Ewing.
I'll get Jimmy to take you home.
As long as it's not Jimmy Ewing.
Come on, honey, we're getting out of here.
I've got to get Jimmy to take Daddy home.
I'll help you look for him.
Well, where are you all going? Looking for proof of paternity?
Get away, JR. You're drunk.
Well, I sure ain't alone. Digger. Well, I just love these family scenes, don't you? Picturesque, huh?
Look at Jimmy.
Well, now, how long you all been married? That's about 20 minutes, right?
JR, sober up.
Hey, Digger. How you like this marriage, boy?
I don't like it.
Well, that's the first time you and I agreed on anything. 20 years. Drink up, buddy.
Welcome to Ella's Beef Easters Radio Air Check and Classic TV channel.
CBS special movie presentation.
I don't know how you're going to get the truth about the early years.
The story you've wondered about becomes the movie you've dreamed of. The beginning of the empire.
Oil is what Texas is about these days.
He's gonna blow! The roots of the greed, the romance, the passion, the power, the breathtaking birth of a legend.
My brother needed this to me.
Dallas, the early years.
Would have made a hell of an adventure story.
Next.
Tonight, we're in Times Square, New York City. Times Square, the heart of Broadway, class, culture, lights, showbiz. And in keeping with that theme, tonight's flick is, Dallas, the early years. Hey, was Sue Ellen ever on Broadway? I don't think she was, but I think you'll enjoy this movie. Cinéma.
Yeah, well, I don't know how much help I can give you. Daddy didn't keep many records in the early years. Not in his later years either. But I've heard lots of stories about the early years. The Digger Barnes, Jock Ewing feud is legend around these parts. Now, Jock and Digger were partners, and how they met riding the rails during the Depression when they were still practically kids. How they worked the oil fields, went wildcatting together, and hit it big. And now they broke up over, what? Some say it was a deal of some kind. Some even say it was over my mama. You ever hear of anything so ridiculous? My mama and Digger Barnes? Well, you know the tall tale is an art form in Texas. You see, that's the trouble. You can't tell what's real and not real in all these stories. Now, one thing I know for sure. Digger Barnes did try to kill my daddy, and that's no tall tale, because I was there. I don't know why Daddy put up with Digger. I asked him once, more than once. He's a drunk, I'd say. A failure. Man, it tried to kill you. Why don't you just snuff him out? Yeah. Daddy'd look off into space and remember, and he'd say he didn't know where he'd be if he hadn't met up with Digger Barnes. Nobody does it alone, he'd say. Once he even said, you wouldn't be here if it weren't for Digger Barnes. I don't know what he meant by that, and I don't even think I want to know. Of course, I am my father's son. I mean, I tolerate Cliff Barnes, don't I? The way he keeps the feud going. Well, I guess having the Ewings to rail against in public makes him feel less of a failure. Well, I'm a sentimental man. I figured my daddy put up a Digger, I can put up a Cliff for the sake of tradition and nothing else. Well, I'm sorry I can't help you more. It's an interesting project, but I don't know how you're going to get at the truth about the early years. Digger's dead, and Daddy's gone. I guess there's just a lot we'll never know. That's too bad. Would have made a hell of an adventure story. Don't bother interviewing Cliff Barnes. He'll talk your head off, but he doesn't know anything.
Everybody raised the corner. Doing all of that left with the corner.
partner with a partner. Follow me and star by the left hand side, star left. Pick up your partner with a normal round, star from an head. Go round and round, and then all the girls roll out, take a bike track and then, and when you do, pick up your partner on the you circle left just like that. Everybody finds a corner. Doing out of man left to the old left hand. Partner right, right, left hand. Jingle, jangle, 65.
Neil, come here. Come here. Do you want to have a good time at the party, huh? Yeah, come on. We'll go play with some sand, all right?
Start with the left and right you go.
Don't you believe it. Truman's gonna run again. And I wouldn't bet against him if I were you. Not Harry. Damn fool has guts.
Junior, where are you going?
Real nice party, Mama.
Hey, you take your turns with the little one, you hear?
I'm going there right now, Mama.
Junior!
Eisenhower. Nobody will get him to run. Nope. Anyhow, nobody knows if Ike's a Democrat or Republican. Nobody knows what the hell he is. Come here, boy. And that's why I like him. I want you to know.
In one more minute, Junior, I was going to leave.
Timing's everything.
Junior.
And don't call me Junior since I was 16, sugar.
You're nowhere near 16 yet, and you know.
Lorette, your sense of humor is about as original as the sin I'd be pleased to commit with you.
Junior. I'm sorry. I mean, J.R. Junior, wait
What's the matter, sugar?
The matter is, you're just a baby and don't know anything.
You know that's not true.
And if you just stop pretending to be so smart, I might teach you a thing or two.
Don't exactly need lessons.
And I'll be on my way.
I'll take the lessons.
That's more like it. I didn't know if we should come.
Oh, of course you should have, Maggie. So, these are Willard's youngsters. How is Willard?
Well, not so good ever since his marriage broke up.
Well, you've been a good sister to him, Maggie.
Well, I love these kids. Like they were my own.
I was hoping he'd come today.
He never come here.
No, I don't suppose he would. Come on.
Oh, my Lord.
Silly. What is it, Jean? Oh, no.
Look, Ellie. The Haskins place.
Oh, I could shoot Mr. Haskins for that. You did say you'd come to the damn barbecue, Willard.
Yeah, I know.
Well, why didn't you?
Well, I guess I forgot.
You didn't forget. You're scared. Well, that's just dumb. You think you don't know what to say to those folks? Well, you do. You can talk about those filthy oil wells that you love so much. It's all they're talking about back there anyway. And if you're worried about looking presentable, I brought you a proper suit of clothes.
What? Whose?
My brother's.
Oh.
You gotta stop thinking that they're better than you. They're not. They're the same. You're even a landowner.
Well, how you figure that?
My daddy gave your daddy a parcel of land, and when your daddy died, my daddy said you'd get it. And if it's rich folks you're afraid of, well, forget it, because nobody's rich anymore. Depression's making us all as poor as church mice. Depression's why Haskins is drilling. That's how badly he needs money. Daddy says he understands, Mr. Haskins, but he'd burn South Fork before he'd drill. Just like the Russians burned Russia, so Napoleon couldn't get it.
What? So Napoleon couldn't get the oil?
Their land. They burned their land so Napoleon couldn't have it. You got oil on the brain, Willard, just like everybody else around here.
So aren't you gonna look?
Nice. Not bad. Just like everybody else. You go on, get in the truck. You clean those boots, I'll drive.
Well, these sleeves a little long.
And then roll them up. My brother making a fool out of himself with that silly girl, Sherry Simmons. She cut herself, she'd bleed butterscotch. Willard?
Willard, you come down from there this minute.
Oh.
Willard, are you all right?
Willard, what the hell are you...
Willard, it's okay! Willard!
Why, Sherry Simmons, is that you? Oh, God, that was Sherry Simmons, wasn't it?
Who's the fella? How much did you see? Exactly what were they doing?
I don't know. I didn't even know they were there.
Willard, you take it too seriously.
What?
Everything. Everybody's clumsy sometimes. Everybody gets tongue-tied now and then. Everybody does embarrassing things. God. You just think of Sherry Simmons just now. Now, that's what I call embarrassing.
I shamed you.
Oh, you can't shame me. We're friends. Well, maybe not as good friends as Sherry Simmons and her friend, but...
I love you, Ellie.
Oh, God, I wish Garrison could see this. Lordy, Lordy. Willard? Willard, you all right? You coming back out?
No.
Are you sick?
No, I'm not sick.
Well, I guess the party's ending anyway. See you tomorrow, Willard.
Bye.
Oh, was it one of you?
Pardon, Miss Ellie?
Oh, nothing. Night.
Ellie, why don't you laugh at me? Ellie?
Oh, girl, take her hand off. What are you doing here, you lunatic?
I told you I loved you and you laughed.
Oh, God, Willard, what'd you do with your hand?
I don't know.
Oh, God. I swear, you are the one person who should not go near liquor. Didn't you know you were hurt?
No.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to know why you laughed.
When?
When I told you I loved you.
God, I don't have to explain it. Well, I don't remember that. When did you say that?
Today I told you and you laughed.
Well, I didn't hear it. How many times do I have to tell you if you're going to speak? Speak up. Now, you better go on home. We'll talk tomorrow.
I love you, Ellie.
Oh, don't be silly. We're too young to be in love.
No, we're not.
God, Willard, not so rough. Oh, don't cry, Willard. I hate that. I want you to kiss me. I do. But gently.
All right.
See how nice it is when it's gentle?
I love you, Ellie.
I love you too, Willard. This is very improper. I hope you know that. Willard, no. Oh, not there, Willard, not so fast. Willard, please. Garrison. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, Garrison! It's only Willard! Willard, come back! No!
Oh! What the hell is going on?
Ellie, what?
Garrison!
He's dead! He's dead! You killed him, Garrison! Come on, somebody do something!
He's not dead.
I'll call Dr. Jones.
All right, you guys, let's get him in the house and be gentle with him. Easy does it.
You're such a dope, Garrison.
I saw what I saw.
Oh, you don't see anything. You don't even see things right in front of your face.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Just forget it.
Ellie.
It was nothing, Garrison, all right? Nothing happened. It was just Willard.
Well, that ought to hold for now, but make him come by the office and get a proper cast. You know, wrists can be tricky.
We'll leave him here for the night.
Oh, fine.
Not likely you could wake him up anyway, drunk as he is. Hey, they grow up fast, don't they?
Well, maybe not too fast.
Thanks for coming by, Ted.
My pleasure.
Night, Doc.
She is growing up fast. Willard's becoming a menace, Aaron.
I'll take care of Willard.
You look pretty good, Daddy.
Yeah, they're healthy, all right. This is all there is, though.
I remember when we used to ride out here and we could see cattle all the way down to the river and up on the hillside on the Haskins place.
Yeah, it was before the drought. Thank God it's over. Now, if the anthrax will just leave us be. Ellie, you know how close I was to Willard's daddy.
I know. Henry saved your life.
Now, when did that become insignificant?
I'm sorry, Daddy.
I wanted to give him a piece of land. That very piece right over there. He got insulted when I made the offer.
Real proud, huh?
Too proud. Almost had to break his arm to get him to take a pair of handmade boots for Christmas one time. Anyway, he never let me bring up the land again till he was dying.
Did he know he was dying?
Yeah. Near the end, I could tell he was fretting about Willard. The boy's always been kind of a misfit. Henry was worried about what would happen to him after he was gone. So I told him that he always had a job and a home at our place, and when he was ready to go out on his own, I'd give him the deed to the property and help him out. He argued a little, but I think he was glad. Seemed to take a load off his mind.
You're going to turn the land over to Willard now. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Daddy?
Yep.
Willard hasn't been acting like a man ready to go out on his own.
Well, maybe independence will change him.
You just want him away from me.
Yeah?
He did scare me a little. Let me tell him, Daddy. Willard? His daddy's boots are gone. Poor Willard.
Missy, get back here!
He don't shoot. He's a coward and a drunk.
Drop it, you stinking drunk.
Stop it, Jock, please.
Snuff him out, Daddy. Knock it down. What's all he is? There ain't no sin in that.
Shut up, Junior.
Be careful. Don't let it go.
Willard. Willard. Please, Willard.
Somebody call the sheriff. All right. It's good.
You got it, Judge? He's up. He's up.
Feet.
Look at him.
Take it easy, boy.
Can't hurt anybody.
Okay.
Get him inside the house. Find a damn doctor.
Y'all get out of the way there. Move out of the way for it.
Okay, boy. Everything's fine now. Nobody got hurt. Come on along now. How about some more ribs? Hey, Ben, break's over. Give us some of that good Western music.
You know, I set this wrist 18 years ago. Didn't heal right.
I thought you fellas never admitted mistakes.
Mistake, hell. I said a temporary. He was supposed to come in and see me and get a real cast, but he never did. I knocked him out pretty good. He'll probably sleep 10 or 12 hours. I'll send you the bill.
Right. What a day, Digger. Why now? After 15 years.
Dallas. This ain't your business. No.
Taken him. I could have. Really? I could have.
Quincy, weekdays at 3 on Channel 4.
We now return to the television premiere of Dallas, the Early Years.
Me, kid.
Why? What's here?
My brother, working in oil fields.
Oil fields? They got work here?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Well, can I come?
Somebody gonna steal from you anyhow. This way you get to feel good.
Go ahead. I grew up with them, and for the life of me, I can't understand what they like about ranching, what they got against oil. First, you gotta take care of the cattle, dumb as they is. One of them gets sick, it spreads, there goes everything you got. And if they do stay healthy, you gotta run them up to Abilene or whatever, lose half of them. You finally take your profit, and then you gotta start all over.
Texas has been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, but oil is what Texas is about these days. Drill a hole, hit a gusher, bam, you can buy yourself an island somewhere.
That easy?
I ain't saying it's easy. I'm saying it's smart.
you people to make more than us.
We've been through this a million times.
And we can go with a million more.
Did you or didn't you all agree to sign these leases?
That was before we read the small print.
Now you people are welching.
You what? You what? You call a welcher? You stink.
Let's just sign the leases and get on with it.
Hey, how you doing, you old dog? Hey,
Hey, Will. Hey, doing? Sorry.
Hey, you folks with the big lots is trying to swindle us folks with the little lots. That's a joke. We've all got little lots. You got a big little lot, and all I got me is a medium little lot.
Doc, you can buy me a drink?
Oh, man, it's Sunday. You can't buy any liquor. Besides, you haven't had anything to eat.
Now, folks, you all voted for a community agreement, but you're going to have to decide what that means. Now, you can share the royalties equally, or you can share them according to the size of your lot. Doesn't matter to me which. Now, I have all my equipment here. You've seen it sitting out here. Tomorrow morning, we want to start drilling in Regal, or I'll take the equipment and drill someplace else. That doesn't matter to me either. I'm going to step outside, and I want you all to vote your minds. This fella's part of my crew.
This here's my brother Jock, and that's his partner Willard Barnes.
Hey.
How you doing? They're yours if you want them, boss.
You have to do something about that hand, lad. I sympathize, but I need able-bodied men.
The sheriff must be calming them down in there, huh?
Well, I wish he'd hurry. He's supposed to start digging in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Where? Right here in the middle of town.
Well, how about it, boys? 3 meals a day, roof over your head. Even if we come up dry, you won't starve for a while.
Yeah, well, you're gonna come up dry.
What's that?
I said there's no oil here. How can you tell? Just can.
There we go.
Well, hurry up. Oh, yeah, well,
I'll pay you back, okay?
who the hell are you? I mean, you look like just any other bum to me. Yeah, well, maybe so, but there's no oil here.
Well, I like to hear all sides of the story. But there is oil to the east and oil to the west. You draw a straight line between them, it comes right down through the middle of this street. Besides of which, Jason Ewing here is one of the best mineral men in the business. Checked out the soil. It's good.
Yeah, well, signs might be right. The place is wrong. There's no oil here.
Good, Sam. You boys think about it. Here.
Thank God the drought is over. Now, if the anthrax will just leave us alone, we'll be okay.
Come on, little baby. Come on. Everything's gonna be just fine. You can't stay out here and die now, can you? So come on. Come on, baby.
Ellie. Ellie, don't.
Ellie. Honey, this won't help.
No, it's okay, Daddy. This one's just fine if we could just get him back.
Don't cry, we'll find.
Do you see me crying?
Always leave it the way we found it. Whether it's good to us or not. Jason, where are you headed?
East. Wherever there's work.
Well, keep in touch. As I get some money back from New York, we'll be back in business. Doc?
Yes. Like you said, at least we didn't starve.
Adios, Willard.
Adios, Ed. Guess you know now I was right.
Sure do. You're telling me every day since we started drilling, too.
Well, you should have listened to me.
Maybe so.
Yeah, maybe Willard here's just got the nose.
Well, I hope so, because he's the worst crewman I ever saw.
You know that. Just need to know where there's oil.
Well, let's just say you know where it isn't. Now we got to see if you know where it is. So long, boys.
See you later, Ed. What they call a big time. Nice change after all these third-rate outfits we've been working for.
Howdy, how you doing?
Well, they say we can start Monday if we want to. You want to make that stop now, Jock, or you want to wait?
Now if it ain't too much trouble.
Ain't no trouble, it's just on the other side of town.
I'll put the order in right away, Doc.
Hey, who's Jock talking to in there?
Wife?
Jock's married?
Yep.
He never said nothing.
Yeah, well, they's always sweethearts. Jock and Amanda. He married her even though he knew the older she got, the more she'd get like her mama.
Like her mama? What's her mama like?
Loony.
I'm not being stubborn for stubborn's sake, Lucille. I'm just looking out for my girl.
I know you are, St. But there comes a time when you've got to better make a decision.
I just don't
This is the day I better
I love the creams the best.
I know.
See that woman over there? Doesn't she remind you of Miss Brannigan? That old lady with the guardian.
Yeah. Yeah, she does. A little.
Everybody always said Miss Brannigan was sweet on Mr. Trippett. That awful druggist.
They weren't much of a pair.
I didn't say they were a pair. I just said she was sweet on him, that's all. Papa once hit Mr. Trippett because he said something not so nice about Mama. But you were always sweet on me. Weren't you, Jock? And we were always a pair. You and me.
You sure were.
And you'll always take care of me.
I'm trying, Amanda. I got a job next week. If it lasts, I'm gonna take you to a better place.
You'll always take care of me. But it's nice here, though. Don't you think so?
is it? What's he doing? Shh. What are you listening to?
Not listening to nothing. Mighty sorry looking farms.
Yeah. They got troubles here like every place else.
Yeah, well, they got oil here too.
What?
Said there's oil here.
How do you know?
Just do.
You know, there are guys that can do that. You just stand on a piece of ground, they tell you there's oil here, ain't oil here. I don't know how they do it. They don't even know how they do it. They just know.
How do you know Willard's one of them?
He was right about Regal, wasn't he?
Could have been a lucky guess.
Maybe.
Hey! Hey, boy! Come over here!
This your farm?
A sharecropper, sir.
Who's the landlord?
Miss Newman, sir.
Well, let's go see him.
That's fast. This Newman, he owned most of the property around Pride?
Yes, sir, most.
Well, let's go to him then.
You got a lease?
Yes, sir, I do.
In writing?
Yes, sir.
What you got on your mind, Jock?
What's you planning, Jock? What's going on?
Not planning anything. Just trying to find out something. What'd you find out, Jason?
Not good. I've been at Das Sayers' office all afternoon. Don't make it too easy for you to find what you're looking for, I can tell you.
Hey, look at that.
Eat something before you lose all your money.
I ain't hungry.
Eat something anyway. You know how much you're gonna drink.
So it's just like a sharecropper said. This guy Newman, he owns more farmland and Pride than anybody.
Why don't we go to Newman's then?
Because he's already doing all kinds of business with the oil companies. Besides, the most we can get out of him is
You were saying?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, the most we could probably get out of him is a finder's fee, and Newman's not even obliged to pay us that.
Well, maybe there's another way. You and Newman split the crop 50-50.
Yes, sir, except for the seed and the tools that come in the mouth shell.
Yeah, that's usual. That's a standard form contract they use in these parts. You can pick them up in the dime store already printed up like that.
Thanks, Seth.
Jock? What are you thinking?
That piece of paper says Seth Foster has to give Newman half of everything that comes from this land.
That don't mean oil.
It says yield. Now, that's the only word. You check it out yourself. Yield. Tenant and landlord share equal the yield from the land.
I don't know, Jock.
Hell, I don't know either. Not for sure, anyhow. I'm not a lawyer, but I can read, though. And what I read makes me wonder what a real lawyer could do with it.
Why don't we just go see Newman?
Because we can't, Willard. Newman's already got a deal with the oil companies. Now, we tell him there's oil here, he doesn't even have to thank us for our trouble.
Trouble is dealing with his tenant and not with him.
I think Willard's right about that. We may be taking on more than we can handle.
Get back to work, Benjamin.
What do you think, Foster? You got an appetite for trouble?
Listen, I don't even know what y'all talking about.
Cut it out. Now, you're not stupid, and I'm not either.
I got a family. I try to stay out of
After harvest, after you split the crop with Newman, After you pay Newman for seed and tools, how much cash you end up with?
Bet he owes Newman cash.
More money every year.
Much more than you can ever pay back, huh?
Ain't that much now, soon will be.
So how you gonna stay out of trouble, Foster? Debt like that's the worst kind of trouble. Kind you never get out of. My kind of trouble might make you rich.
Or get me killed.
Wildcatting ain't like panning for gold. I mean, you don't just start out poor and all of a sudden you strike it rich. You gotta have money every step of the way.
Well, you should have said something. Just been wasting our time.
Well, maybe not. I know some folks might be willing to back us up.
Ed Porter.
Yeah, well, the trouble with Ed is, he comes in, it's his show. We'd do a lot better if we was on our own. Boy, if we had $10,000, we could get started.
I don't have $50.
How much we need?
10 grand.
I'll tell you what, I feel lucky today. If I had me a little betting money. Come on, just a little. That about cover it.
Hey, now wait a minute.
Get it back, Jason. Must be more than $100 there.
Forget it.
Got some whiskey?
Jason. Maybe I ought to stop it.
The way I figure it, little brother, is we go with Willard or we don't. If we're gonna go with him, we better go all the way.
Hooks over 5.
Boys can't gamble, don't it? Look at this.
Got some more whiskey?
Coming up.
Huh? Thank you, my dear. Here you go. For you. Here. No.
How much you reckon he's won?
Plenty. You think we ought to stop it?
No, it's like I said.
Yeah, I heard you. I hope you're right.
Call your 100. Raise 100.
Your 100? Let me see. 5. 100 more. Any more whiskey?
Betcha.
500. And 1,000. $1,000.
I don't know.
How much you got there?
8,604.
come on. Bet, fold, what's it gonna be? Maybe I'll just fold. You can't fold now. You make me think you got a good hand there, mister. Or else I'm a hell of an actor. Maybe. All right. 8,600. What'd you say, honey?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, you got it. Table stakes. I got maybe 2,000. All right. Maybe 2,000. Look, I got a lease with Petrolux Oil. If it hits, maybe worth 5,000-6,000 a year. How I know it's gonna hit? Hey, you're a gambler, right? My lease against your 8,000.
No, Willard.
Yeah. You must have a pretty good hand there, mister. Oh, come on. It's worth it. Just to see his hand. 8,604.
Like you got it.
Come on. Let's see it.
Oh, yeah.
Even if that card's a jack, my full house beats your full house. No! You've been cheating, man. You've been cheating me all night. Come on, man. Let me have it. Good cheating.
You said I could have it all.
Yeah? Did he get what he paid for?
Wasn't my fault if he didn't. I get paid for my time. The services are thrown in free. Look, it was here for him. I just didn't know how. That ain't my fault. What are you, his good fairy? Look, mister. He said I could have it. He was feeling good. He said money didn't mean nothing to him. He was just playing for me. Honest.
Then I guess it's yours.
Yeah, you could have dug it. Struck oil again. Can you believe it?
I think you really enjoyed the potatoes. Now, I'll tell you what, I'll be right back.
Yeah, about 11:30.
For you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to go find that whore.
Yeah?
The one I was with last night, she stole all my money.
She didn't steal it. He told her she could have it.
What?
Didn't you?
Well, what if I did? I was drunk.
Nobody made you get drunk. Did it on your own. You do something stupid, you pay the price.
Wait. What'd she do? Cut you in?
Have some coffee. Eat a biscuit.
Oh, I ain't hungry.
Hunger's got nothing to do with it. Just fill up your mouth. Keep it busy, because you keep talking the way you're doing. You're going to be spitting teeth in a minute.
You sound this is my
I'll say this for you, Barnes. You don't have to be drunk to talk stupid. Now, one of these days, you're gonna make somebody really mad. Now, have some coffee, eat some biscuits.
Hey, take it to the oil wells, boys.
I'll kill you. Come here, son. Come here. Come here.
Rearing is just not what police is.
Our partner here gave all the money to the whore.
What?
You stupid, lousy drunk.
What'd you hit me for? Hit him. He's the one that gave it to her. He let her have it.
What?
Now, hold on, Jason. You broke.
Stop it! I don't believe this. Could somebody call the sheriff?
Between the ones drinking and the other one's honor, I don't know why I hang out with you guys. 'Cause you want to be rich. Yeah, I reckon that's it.
There they are.
Come on, they're waiting. Real worried.
Yeah. How you doing, Jason?
You just take them back
What
on
seems to be the trouble?
We got a bunch of scared farmers.
Sharecroppers are worried about meeting like this.
Yeah, but it's Sunday, you know. Y'all gonna be in church anyway, so it won't look like it's so curious.
Now, if Mr. Porter's wells come in, you'll receive 1 in every 3 barrels of oil.
But the farms don't belong to us.
That's right.
Doesn't matter.
Well, it matters to Newman, and you can bet on that.
Now, half of everything that comes from your land is yours. You got that in writing. Isn't that so, Mr. Culver?
It's absolutely right. The law is on your side. In fact, in Pennsylvania in 1908...
Pennsylvania? This is Texas.
And in Texas, the law's a gun in our face. The court will recognize this precedent, this example. Now, every time a case like this has come up in court, the tenant has won.
Well, that may be. But first, you gotta get to court.
All right. Times are hard. Most of us folks don't get our hands on 10 cash dollars in a year's time. But we're better off than some. We got roofs over our heads and land to grow food. Newman and all the white folks, they ain't gonna let us have this oil. And they ain't gonna let us get to the law. It ain't up to them to let you.
He ain't from around here.
All or no oil, it don't matter to us. If we work with you, we're gonna lose what we got.
I lose what I got.
Brother Foster?
I said if I have to, I lose what I got.
You lose what you got. Your life.
Yeah, I take that chance. Times is hard, like the preacher said. We got more than most. That's right too, but we ain't got much. Every year we work harder and come out with less, and Owen Newman more.
And that's the truth. Well,
Ain't no end to it. We all know that.
But that's how things is.
That's how it is, then I live my life, raise my children good, thank the Lord for what I got, and hope He give me something better in the next life.
Praise the Lord.
But these men come in here and they say that maybe that's not the way it is. Maybe there's something better right now in this here life. I reckon we got to find out. Because if we don't, how are we going to go back to just living? We can't. I can't anyhow. I can't live knowing there was a chance for something better and I didn't take it because I was afraid.
Daddy says he burned Southport before he grew up all.
Doesn't look bad, Daddy. It's got a nice shape when you look at it as a shave. It's all in your outlook. Sorry, Daddy.
That's all right, Ellie. Nobody ever said cattle was pretty.
Mrs. Foster, this gentleman's a private detective. We're not expecting any trouble, but he'll be around just in case.
Pick a spot yet, Willard?
You picked it up the first time we came by here.
Oh, I sure hope he's one of them. We got a lot riding on it.
About a section of 10 pipe and put it down in the hole. We can get over there and get it. We're running out of time.
You, mister! What in the hell is going on here?
Mr. Newman, I reckon.
Who the hell are you?
Your name's Ed Porter. We've been expecting you.
I bet you have. I got called on this all the way down to Austin.
I'm an oil man. You might have some good news.
I got old men I do business with, and you ain't one of them. How do you come to drill here without my say-so?
We took a sublease on your tenant's land. It's legal.
Legal. My land, not his. Find Foster.
He's up on the derrick.
You let niggers up there and you call yourself an oil man? Now I want this took down. Everything. Foster, get down from there.
I think maybe we better let our lawyers handle this.
I don't need lawyers to handle things on my property. I handle things my way.
I think we're looking at a blue norther right in the face.
Themselves a smart lawyer, Gene. We got them a court order. We can't interfere.
You're the sheriff.
Yeah, but they got the Texas Rangers and a licensed detective and a writ.
I don't care who they got. I want them off the land.
Oh, hold it right there. Hold it right there.
I hope you hit oil real soon, Ed.
Why?
Landlord's not too happy. Those Texas Rangers don't exactly have their hearts in it either. All we've got is that private detective until he figures out we can't afford to pay him anymore.
Does that mean it's going to be a gusher?
Thought so an hour ago, but now... Well, bad well, that's all. Don't mean they're all bad. Just this one.
All this time I've been dreading the time when the oil would come. I forgot to worry about what would happen if it didn't.
How's the drilling going, boys? Dragging rich yet? Let's take us a look at this here oil well.
Why, that don't look like no oil well to me. That looks like a
mud hole. Priscilla? I noticed you only got one detective left.
Yes, sir?
And no oil.
There's all.
Hey, Benjamin the expert. Well, expert, listen to this. It don't matter to you whether there's oil or not. If there's oil, it's mine. And if there's not, well, to my way of thinking, you've broken our agreement. Either way, you folks are through here.
All this time I've been dreading the time when the oil would come. I forgot to worry about what would happen if it didn't.
I can understand the nigger's not knowing better. One of your cronies gonna give it up. There's no oil here.
There's oil.
You've already dug close to 1,000 feet down.
Yeah, we're gonna keep digging. Till it comes. It's there. It's there.
You say so.
2,000 foot of hole, 1,800 foot of casing, and we come up dry.
Bring in more gear here is going to cost me $10,000, and I don't have it.
I am telling you that
I know what you're telling me. We've already gone too deep on a hunch.
What a damn mess we're leaving.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, Jock. Just one of the risks you take.
Besides, we can pretty well clean up most of this mess. Patient will come. Be just patient.
I got it. Back it up. Back it up.
Told you dismantle it, Jock, not destroy it. All right, look, bring it down slow, okay, and then reverse it fast, all right? Ready? That's it. Now take the other way. Come on! Now back it down!
Wait, whoa.
She's gonna blow! Back it down, let's get it home! I will right now. Boys, come on over here a minute. Come over here a second. Come on now.
Jason Ewing here is just reminded me of something I said a while ago in a little town west of here called Regal. I said, this boy is no digger. By which I meant that this fella who was working for me at the time had absolutely no talent for wildcatting and was in fact the worst oil man I'd ever known. That fella is this man right here. Gives me great pride to stand in front of all you witnesses and eat my words. Gentlemen, I give you Digger Barnes.
Now, as all you folks know, Digger Barnes here spent the best part of the day looking over your farms, and, well, from what he tells me, there's quite a bit of oil to be had around here. I was just about to suggest to my clients that we sign a community agreement. Now, what that means, folks, is that you'll all be equal partners. You'll be sharing royalties and responsibilities. And another thing, a community agreement will keep you unified in case of a challenge from the outside.
Good idea. Count me in. Now, ain't anybody gonna offer me a beer? We're all gonna get rich!
When's this meeting?
Night after next at the church.
You think Newman's on a level?
Oil company's probably told him they don't want any trouble.
Can you handle this? I mean, I'd kind of like to see my girl.
Sure. Come on, boy.
Digger.
Come on, Digger Barnes.
Pick up there, boy.
Come on, man.
Betty, bye.
I'll put you to bed.
Atta boy.
Give it up. Nah.
Tell her I made good. I'm a success, Ellie. Oh. Ellie, I'm a success. I want to call her Ellie.
Mr. Ewing?
Yeah.
I've taken the liberty of changing your room.
Oh.
Why? Well, I thought you might like quarters more suitable for conferences, a longer stay.
Ellie.
I haven't made a penny
Ellie.
yet.
Oh, I don't think I mentioned money, Mr. Ewing. We understand the oil business here. We cater to an oilman's needs. Just take a look. There's no obligation, of course.
Oh, no. Ellie. Ellie.
Now, there are 2 bedrooms. Cigar?
Thank you. We'll take it temporary. Just to celebrate. We'll let you know if we want to keep it.
Good night.
Night. One more time. Oh. Now, bed. You go.
I'm used to this.
I'm beginning to feel better.
Commissioner of Agriculture, John White, was at the sale too. He dropped by just for a short while to warn these cattlemen of a mighty serious situation.
Hey, Jock, wake up! We're married!
Mara! Congratulations, man!
Oh, isn't this a fine room?
Well, it's not my
Why
style.
did you get married in a room like this?
Sure. Sure you could. Hey, sure you could.
You gonna stand up for me, right?
Oh, yeah. All right. Right. Now, we got that meeting tomorrow night. You know that.
Oh, yeah, well, that's okay. My bride will wait up for me, won't you, darling?
Hey.
Whoa.
Construction of the Barnes-Ewing Dam and of the Grand Coulee Dam. We are improving navigation. We are creating power, more power. And I always believe in more power to you.
I got to talk to you.
I'm the one who was with your friend a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. What can I do for you?
Nothing. I can do for you.
Your partner?
Ed Porter.
No, the younger one.
My brother, Jason.
He's your brother?
Yeah. What of it? Well, come on, what?
He's thrown in with Newman.
What?
Keep walking. Now, there's no way Newman and his pals are going to split anything with their Negroes.
How do you know?
In my business, you find things out. There's a meeting coming up.
Tomorrow night at the church.
Yeah. Newman and his buddies are going to teach them a lesson.
What kind of lesson?
Maybe a couple of dead bodies hanging from trees. Maybe a couple of burned down farms.
Why are you telling me this?
I figure I owe you. You take care now. You hear?
We just have to see Seth. He tells me some of the colored folks, they're a little nervous about meeting at the church tomorrow night.
They got nothing to be worried about.
Yeah, I know, but they don't trust Newman. Some of them think he's got something up his sleeve.
It's all been arranged, Jock.
Yeah, I know. But I thought that maybe if we met out at Pride Field, it might make them feel a little better, you know?
Feel better if they met at Pride Field. All right. That'll do it. I'll arrange it.
Thank you, man. Thanks.
Betsy Bruce has the Weekend Report tonight on Channel 4. We now return to Dale Mitchell and David Grant in Dallas, the early years.
And so, by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, I now pronounce... Now, just a minute. Hold on there. I haven't said it yet. Oh, well. I now pronounce you man and wife.
Thank you. Congratulations. You don't mind, we got that meet tonight, and we haven't got too much time left here, so... And besides, we waited, Coming. No way that man gonna share like with us.
Then he's stupid. Because we'll win in court.
If we live to get to court.
Oh, they're out there. Hold it! Hold it! How many?
There must be a dozen of them. On horseback. Wear sheets.
All right, now it's all right, folks.
Maybe I ought to go for the sheriff.
The sheriff's one of them.
Now, if you just listen to me, everything's gonna be all right. And we're gonna get up and leave. By the front door. Stay together. Better be all right. Stay together behind me.
What are you planning to do, Jock?
I'm gonna try to lead these people out of here. Now, there are too many of us to kill. And I don't think those men outside want a massacre on their hands. Do you, Jason?
I reckon not. Hey, Jock. There's your brother. Don't you want to say goodbye to your brother?
Shut up, Digger.
Don't you want to wish your flesh and blood good luck?
Not in front of his wife, man.
I'll see you at the pool hall.
I didn't think we had a chance of getting those ours.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's why I did it. I wasn't sure they'd let us out of here with the oil. I wasn't even sure we'd get out of here alive.
You could have talked to me. Instead of selling me out.
Yeah, I didn't sell you out. Anything I'd have got, we'd split.
No, we got nothing. Thanks to you.
Thanks to me? Well, thanks to you, Jock. You and your damn honor. Think you're some kind of white knight or something. Taking up with a bunch of sharecroppers and losers and marrying loonies and running away.
I'm sorry if you think my honor's something I gotta overcome. Now, maybe it is. You let me find that out on my own.
Oh, you ain't found that out yet? Yeah, maybe you never will find it out. Maybe you're just a better man than the rest of us. That's fine. You shouldn't be expecting so much from the rest of us is all.
Don't stop there. What's going on up there?
Well, hello, baby.
What's the hole there? Trying to get through here. What?
Who are you?
Roscoe. Petrolux Oil. Did you ever see anything like it? Anything so damn stupid? Grown men playing with torches. Hell, kids know better than that. You know how much money went up in flames there? Huh? Well, you don't want to know either. I can promise you that. Well, I don't want any more trouble. We'd like to buy your leases.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. So our lives ain't worth a plug nickel in this town.
What about the tenants?
They can pay the tenants direct. I expect they won't want to live around here anymore anyhow. Well, let me know here. I'm down at the liquor control office while the company rebuilds.
Digger's luck.
How's Grandpa?
Okay, folks, one more picture now. Look this way. Give me a big smile. That's it. Okay, that was a good one. Now let's get one with just the family.
Thank you. Good luck.
Now you got leases in 7 counties.
That all mine?
Borrow some of your dresses because you have such excellent taste. You don't mind, do you?
My beau's coming home and I want to look my best. There's a cabin in the pond. You remember Willard, don't you? So proud of you.
Willard, good to see you.
Oh, Willard.
This is my son, Garrison. And Sherry. We have our cocktails outside.
Good idea. If y'all excuse me a minute, Mama.
Three extra mouths to feed. What am I gonna do?
Just make the best of it, Mama. Oh, no. Don't worry, Mom. Everything's going to be just fine. Oh, no.
6 holes in Braddock. In a day or two, we'll know whether or not they come in.
They'll come in.
Could you pass the turkey, please? Why, Sheriff Simmons, didn't you just tell me this morning that you're allergic to turkey? Well,
Allergic? I never knew that.
There's nothing to be ashamed of, Sherry. Tell him. Yes, that's right.
Is that your automobile, Willard?
Oh, Sam's. Mine's green.
I'm sorry, Willard. Did you say you have a green car? I love green cars.
No, he said mine was green. Don't talk with your mouth full, Digger.
Well, what happened to your green car?
Wrecked it.
Oh, Lord. No one hurt, I hope.
Only Digger's pocketbook.
Oh?
You know Digger. Luckiest man alive at a card table. Down by Austin, he won enough in one night to buy that car for cash money. Drove it out of the showroom. Then over to the hotel to get his picture took. Then after that, had his usual quart of whiskey. Heard a train in the distance and hurry up drove to the railroad crossing. Oh, Lord. Figured he could beat the train.
Couldn't.
That green car got drugged about 500 feet. Looked like a smushed can of peas. And when it finally stopped, Digger got out, not a scratch on him.
You were insured, weren't you, Willard?
No, sir. Wait a minute. Sherry, you had plenty of turkey last Christmas.
And don't you remember how she stayed away from you for days after? Because she had pimples all over. Little squishy ones with white heads all over her body. Right, Sherry? Tell him. Right, Sherry? Right.
Got a reputation, Willard. Oh, I suppose I should be calling you Digger. Have to get used to that. And we're all so puffed up with pride.
Oh, thank you, Ellie.
You know what I think about a lot?
What?
That night, the last night before you left, the night you broke your wrist. Do you remember?
I remember it. I remember it all too well.
The night you came to my bed.
The night I came to your bed.
You told me that you loved me. We were such children and babies then, weren't we?
I did love you, Ellie.
Well, do you still love me, Willard? Just sit down a minute, Willard, and listen to me. Just listen to the words.
I've always loved you, Ellie.
I know. Oh. Well, that night, remember how young I was? Well, I felt things I never felt before, and it scared me because I didn't understand them.
I love you as much now, more.
Well, since then, I've come to understand that what I was feeling was the birth of real love. Adult love. You made me feel womanly feelings. You started me on the way of being a woman, and then you left.
Well, I left you because I loved
Well,
you.
now, just hold on, okay, Willard?
Sorry.
You left, and you became a success, so it was all for the best. But I've been waiting for you, Willard.
Well, good. Because I'm here.
No, I'll tell you when, for God's sakes. Okay, listen, please. You know that I want you to finish what you started that night. Willard. Damn you, Willard. Don't you dare fall asleep on me when I'm saying these things to you.
I'm sorry.
We belong together. I know now that we do. Just like you've known all along. And the sacred thing will bind us together. It'll make us one.
Your mother's looking for you. Better go home.
How long you've been standing out there?
He's dead to the world anyway.
You peeping Tom, what are you doing out here?
Well, I came to fetch you, man. Come on, boy.
Yeah. You got no right!
Everybody could pretty much figure what you were doing tonight. Even your mama.
What do you mean what I was doing? Who are you to say what I was doing?
Oh, just a stranger sees a young girl trying to save her home for her folks, that's all.
That's a lie, you snake.
Open the door for me or what?
It's okay, honey. We're still decent.
We may not be for long.
Come on, boy. Get on. I'll tell Digger you need to see him when he's sober. That okay?
Don't you tell him anything. You don't know anything.
Whatever you say, cutie.
Don't you dare call me cutie.
I'll tell you what. Next keep your man awake, huh? This is your big chance, boy. And I'm gonna help you make the best of it. She wants you. Well, let's just say she needs you. Who cares why? You can have her. You have to tie your hands behind your back, tape your mouth shut. Do it. Make sure that you don't mess it up. I'm gonna give you all the help I can. But if you do find a way, Digger Barnes, if you do mess up, she's mine.
Action, adventure, romance. Weekdays at 4. We now return to Dallas, the early years.
We can talk about it later. What do you say?
That's a good idea.
Somebody broke into my room. Yeah? They steal all your money? No, just my whiskey. Strange thief. I need a drink. Let's go buy some. It's Sunday. Too bad, boy. You got any liquor in your room? Nope. Sam doesn't either. Why don't you try living without it? I'm gonna go get some. You've been talking about Eleanor Southworth ever since I knew you. For the first time in your life, you're telling the truth. Now you got a shot at her. Yeah. Ain't that great?
It's only great if you stay sober.
Come here! Now listen to me, Barnes! You're the worst drunk I ever knew. And by that I mean you can't hold liquor. You're bad when you're drinking. Everything bad you ever brought on yourself happened when you were drunk.
No, I'm getting sick and tired of you trying to live my life for me.
You want me to leave you alone? You just say the word.
Say no, Digger.
You would be nowheres without me. I don't need you. You need me.
Look, you've been a great help.
You just stay the hell out of this! I am sick and tired of you two ganging up on me, telling me that I can't handle myself! You can't! You gonna get me a drink or not? Huh?
No. Okay, I want out. Okay? You're such a big old man, then buy me out.
You got nothing to sell.
What nothing? I got my shares of those 6 holes! I'll tell you what.
Don't do it, Digger. Don't mess up, boy.
Call it. My share's for yours.
Don't call it, Jock. He's always lucky again.
Heads.
Well, that's good. Them the last oil wells you'll ever own.
Digger.
I'm getting a drink.
I've had enough of him. Those wells come in, I'll send him his money. But I'm through with him.
Well, why would you send him his shares? You won fair and square.
Because Jock wasn't gambling for oil wells. He was gambling for his lady.
The silent stars go by, turning like our street shine. The
Willard.
Guess you have to find another buyer.
Buyer for what?
Don't worry, everything's gonna be just fine. We don't have to sell South Fork. You tell him that, Mama.
Come on in.
Hello?
Hello. May I come in?
What can I do for you?
I wanted to apologize for socking you.
Is that why you came here?
Yeah?
Okay. I accept your apology. Now you can go home.
Maybe I don't want to go home.
I ought to tell you, I ain't buying today.
Who says I'm selling?
'Cause you're not the kind to give anything away.
You think this is easy for me? You can help me a little, you lousy bastard! Gotta send me home now, aren't you? Jock. Do this again.
Watch for Sports Page with Tom Barnage tonight at 10:45.
Welcome to Ellis B. Feaster's Radio Air Check and Classic TV channel.
And now the conclusion of Dallas, the early years.
How you feeling, Daddy?
Never better.
Well, you never look better.
Well, you know what they say. You know how to tell when a Texan's lying?
How?
Look at his lips. If they're moving, he's lying.
All right, well, you've looked better. But you don't look too bad. You're not worrying about Southfork, are you?
Not at all.
You're a good Texan, Daddy.
Ellie, we will either save South Fork or we won't. What we can't do is throw away our pride to do it. Now, I know what you're trying to do, marrying Willard to save the ranch. It's not worth it.
Willard? Oh, golly, well, I could never take Willard seriously. Besides, I'm seeing Jock Ewing now, you know, Willard's friend. Now, you just rest, and you don't worry about a thing, because everything's gonna be just fine.
Bring it all up. We're ready to swap. Come help me get some of this pipe here. All right. Everything's okay here on that pipe. You set it down over there. You know. Would you quit doodle bugging and give me a hand?
Hey.
Busy?
No.
Mind talk? Sure. Want to go away?
Yeah, one more. Here we go. Help there?
What?
Them sawhorses over here. Come on, boys.
You heard me. Don't scratch your head, Jock. There's nothing to scratch about. Didn't you know how babies are made?
Yeah, but I didn't think...
I know you didn't think. That's why you gotta marry me.
What?
You've got to marry me.
Lady, I don't gotta do nothing.
No. I guess you don't.
Wait a minute, Ellie. Come here. Now listen to me.
Neath the blossoms waiting for
Amanda, I'm gonna get married.
she loved him
So I'm gonna have to get a divorce.
pass into hours, the hours pass into years, and though she smiles through her tears, she murmurs low.
Lady's name is Ellie.
Know that here
And I think you'd like her.
come to me by
They tell me you're not gonna get any better. But I hope they're wrong.
don't come back. I won't cry or sigh.
I'm not saying what I'm doing is right. All I'm saying is I know I gotta do it. And I promise I will always take care of you.
Daddy, what is it?
Jock Ewing.
Oh, thank the Lord. Why do you look like that? What are you thinking about?
Of ways to make his life miserable.
For a while.
Daddy, you didn't say yes, did you?
Not without talking to you first, no.
Good. Because I don't think this oil man is really our kind of stuff, you know?
Now, wait a minute, woman.
Although I think we might be able to work with him. And bring him up to our standard.
The yellow rose of Texas that I am going to see. Nobody else could miss her, not half as much as me. She cried so when I left her, it like to broke my heart. And if I ever find her, we never more will part. She's the sweetest little rosebud that Texas ever knew. Her eyes are like diamonds. Sparkle. You can talk about your Clementine and sing of Rosalie. Talk to me about Jock Ewing. Jock Ewing ain't no old man. All he was lucky. He was lucky to be with me when he was wildcatting. I found the oil. I had the nose. I had feel. Knowing. And I shared it all with Jock. Because we was friends, is why.
World Series, after their dramatic playoff victory over the Dodgers, has another touchdown. They're leading 2.
Willard?
Let's speak of the devil. Go on, Jock, tell him. Tell him how we was friends. How we shared everything we found with my nose. How you stole it all. Including my girl.
Digger, glad we caught up with you.
Why?
We heard you could use a friend.
I got friends. I'm doing fine. Never better.
I'm glad to hear it.
Willard, there's still a small piece of South Fork that belongs to you.
Well, I don't want it.
Listen to the man,
Don't
Digger.
tell me what I have to listen to.
It's good land. You can farm it easy. I can get some of the hands to help you whip it into shape.
I said I don't want it.
For God's sake, man, why don't you let somebody help you?
I don't need help. Not from you. The kind of help means stealing from me.
Come on, Jock. We'll hold it till he wants it.
I'm never gonna want it. Tell you what. How much is it worth?
I don't know, 1,000 maybe.
They'll buy it from me.
You don't want to do that, Digger.
Don't tell me what I don't want to do. Well, some oil deals I could use the cash. Come on, is it mine or is it mine? Buy it from me. Give me the deed so I can sell it to somebody else.
Charles, bring that truck around, would you?
Give him the money, Aaron. He's hopeless.
That's what you want to do, huh?
okay? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Imbecile tried to kill me. Can you believe that?
Did you call the police?
No.
Well, I'll do it. That imbecile ought to be put in jail.
I decide whether or not to call the police. And as for him being an imbecile, I can call him that and you can't. Because if it weren't for Digger Barnes, you wouldn't be some fancy lawyer in Dallas. You'd still be sharecropping potatoes. Benjamin. It's always good to see you, man. Glad you can make it. I'm okay. You all right?
I'm okay.
I know why I did it. I might not even blame him for it. But why now? Why today?
Did you ask him?
He's so drunk he probably doesn't even know himself. But why now? Why today?
Hey, Digger! How come you ain't up to you and barbecue?
Uh-huh. Very funny.
He didn't mean that to be funny, Digger. We thought you and Jock Ewing was partners. You know, you'll have to tell us that whole story someday now, you hear?
Have a good holiday, Digger. Hey, did you get them soil samples over to Miller?
Huh?
You were supposed to deliver them yesterday.
Oh, yeah, well, I never got to it.
Yeah, we'll get to it now.
Today is a holiday.
Take them over there, Barnes, unless you want every day to be a holiday. Go on, cut across South Fork. Nobody will see you. You're off the barbecue. Come here, little rabbit. Come here, little rabbit. Come on.
My daddy promised your daddy a parcel of land, and when your daddy died, my daddy said you'd get it.
Willard, we still got a piece of South Fork that belongs to you.
I don't want it. I'll tell you what. I'll sell it to you.
You don't want to do that, Digger.
Don't tell me what I don't want to do.
we'll never know.
Garrison and Curry.
Oh, yes, indeed. You know, my husband, he just up and enlisted and left me alone in worrying.
Clip, I have to see if he's okay. Don't you want to know if he's okay?
I hope he's dead! I hope they're both dead! I hope he's dead! I want to go home!
There's no real damage done, Maggie. You don't have to go home. Really, you don't.
Gary, Junior, take these children to the play area and see that they have a good time.
Wait a minute. I ain't taking this kid anywhere.
You see that he has a good time, Junior? Like the good host that you are.
Shut up with your barbecue fit for you instead.
How'd he get this way, Miss Ellie? I'm his sister, but I was raised by the nun. You grew up with him right here on this ranch, more a sister than I was. You probably knew him better. Maybe you know why he turned out like that. It's all right, you don't have to answer. Questions like that can't be answered.
Those poor kids gonna end up like.
Out of the way. I want to go home.
All right, Cliff. We'll go now. Go get your sister, okay?
Come on, Pam, we're leaving. Bye, Bobby.
Watch TV's most unpredictable game show weeknights at 6:30 on Channel 4.
Do I have a cold, stuffy nose?
When he has a cold, I get it. Oh, I ache.
We have every cold symptom.
Oh, cough, sneezes, congestion.
When we have aches and pains, we trust Tylenol for relief.
So for a cold like this, we trust Cotylenol.
Cotylenol cold medicine combines proven medicines for cough and cold relief with the Tylenol you trust.
I feel better taking Cotylenol.
Complete cold relief we can trust.
Trust Cotylenol to relieve every major cold symptom.
What is electricity? Who discovered it?
Benjamin Franklin found electricity because he was one of those people, who know how to fly kites. and he took the kite up into the sky and thunder hit it. The electricity flowed through the kite into the metal key. The key went down the string into the flashlight, and the flashlight lit up.
The most important thing to know about electricity is it's there when you need it. The electric companies of America make sure.
Electricity. Wow, that's a good name for this stuff.
General Foods International Coffees brings you sugar-free Swiss mocha. Luxurious coffee with a sumptuous flavor of chocolate and only 30 calories. Sugar-free General Foods International Coffees with 100% NutraSweet.
Made in the USA.
Ask for the Made in the USA label, because it does matter.
To all of us, it matters to me.
And me too.
You better believe it matters to me.
Ask for and buy Made in the USA.
You know, I love everything about this car.
New Chevy Nova. It's a lot more than you'd expect for the price.
It's a darn good car for the money.
Well, you sold me.
And I really like the way it's built.
Oh, it really moves.
95% of Chevy Nova owners would recommend their new Nova to a friend.
There's so much room.
I thought you'd like it.
And it doesn't cost much to keep it filled either.
New Nova.
It's a lot more than you'd expect for the price.
Drive today, Chevy. Live today, Chevy.
Nova.
Presenting the rewards of taking care of your high blood pressure.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
High blood pressure treated for life.